Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. I came out here up to the top. Got Willie and Dylan down there, and the chickens are out. I'm gonna have to get Willie his separate leash. Usually they do good on a leash together, but the excitement, I guess. Anyway, I'm up here on the top, up by what Deb and Wendy had help me fence in. There's blueberry bushes in there, believe it or not. Well, there may not be now. The thistles took over. So I have a lot I could do today. I'm gonna putter around, see if I get anything done. So that is supposed to be a blueberry patch with some raised container gardening in there. The Ramapo tomatoes were in here last year. So I need to get the weeds out, see if the blueberries are still alive, the plants. I want to take control of this thistle, at least clean out the dead thistle, see what I can do. So we come down the hill. There's a raised garden bed that I didn't have access to last year, but I do now because Steve and Wendy made like that driveway area. So I'm gonna clean up this area. I don't know what invasive kind of plant that is, but that needs to come out, but the thorns are terrible. That is something else. So I need to take that out. Not all this is getting done this weekend, but this is what I'm trying to figure out. My lilac is down there. My Japanese maple that I love is there. This, I think, is where I'm going to put the onions that I'm starting inside by seed. So I've got all of this area that I could work on, that I want to work on, but I also wanted to work on it last year and didn't. I stopped by the big box store to get more dirt, some supplies, that kind of thing. And I got 2 arbs, green emerald arborvitaes or whatever they're called. And I'm going to plant them here. This part is so steep and gravelly that you can't use it for driving anyway. If I want to come down here, I'd come down here and go around this direction. I am right about at the property line. And so I've always wanted to mimic their pine trees. Poor things look so sick. I don't know what's wrong with them. I have one green thuja, giant green thuja there, and one eastern white pine. I've always wanted to put some more white pines here and evergreens to kind of mimic this for the wildlife and that kind of thing. So I'm putting 2 emerald green thujas here, and if I can get a hold of a Colorado blue spruce, I want to put it here because this area is not drivable anyway, not very usable. So I want to do that for both privacy screening for wildlife. To continue this end of my yard, I want to mimic the evergreens. So so much to do. Oh, and the neighbors have done, that's a temporary spot for the camper. I think they were, the camper was over farther, but they've done more dirt work, and they're bringing the camper either down here or down there. I'm not quite sure which, but they've got this slash pile, and they've got this whole bunch of extra firewood. They said I could have this firewood, not the whole pile, some of it, because they had, slipped on a pine cone. They had a variety of, they had several piles from trying to clean up. So not all of the wood piles clearly, because there's some over there, but they moved a bunch of the wood pile here, consolidated. They said I could have some of that, so I could be moving some of that. I don't know what they're going to do with their slash pile, but Some of that is the size of wood that I could use, so I don't know. I'll have to ask if they want help cutting some of that up, and I could use that for wood too. Anyway, so I could be moving some of this wood to help them. You know, they're working on cleaning up this area and getting it ready, you know, to be out here more and put their camper out here. So that's on my to-do list. Working on my cleaning up my area and getting the arbs put in there at the back of my blueberry hill. So there's a lot I could be doing. I want to move, I've got a little bit of firewood on my deck on one of the little pallets. I want to move that wood inside to the pile and use that other pallet for a second movable plant cart or whatever. And then I want to move this wood pile that the neighbor helped me split down to the wood pile behind the chicken coop, but somewhere in there, I can't see, it's bright. Somewhere in there is my new, gonna be my new wood pile. So that's just the stuff that I could be doing on this side of the yard today. Usually on Saturdays I run my errands, but I don't need anything from the grocery store. I don't have any packages at the post office to pick up while the window is open, etc. I got a late start. I laid in bed for a while. So this is what I could be doing. This is kind of my before picture and list. And all of that stuff could take me a year to get done. But I'm going to start up here because I want to plant the arbs. And I want to see where I would put the Colorado spruce. I can't put big trees too close to the cistern and my pipe, but I think a Colorado spruce would be fine out here. Okay, I'm stalling. I'm procrastinating. Okay, I'm going for my first break. Maybe all I'll do out here, we'll see. That's how much I got out on the front side and in the blueberry fence. And then here's my cistern. And so I cleared out a bunch. I'm going to clear out more of this. But I wanted to show you before I go inside. Oops. So this is all rocky and not drivable because they flattened this. Because originally I was going to put the shed down here. Then I decided to leave the shed there and start a blueberry patch here. So they flattened that part of it, but then, I don't know if you can tell. So this is all just kind of rocky, drop off, bumpy from the construction kind of stuff. So the two arborvitaes, whatever they're called, they're going to go here. They're green emerald, I'm saying so that I remember. Down there I have a giant green thuja. Here the emeralds are a little smaller than the giant. So I'm going to put one somewhere in this area and then somewhere in this area to help, like I said, wildlife, privacy, that kind of thing. So it's too windy today and I don't remember when our no burn times are. But I'm thinking instead of trying to dig this up and use the weed eater on it, I thought I probably should burn it because that helps the thistle to stay away. So the thistle, thank goodness, is brittle and super light. So that didn't take too much time to get cleaned up. So I may just burn those. I have thought about trying to even that part out and then put a narrow raised bed along here. But this part is flatter than that part. So it would take some work. And then there are some, despite my horrible neglect, there are some blueberry bushes still alive. So I definitely want to use the weed torch in here to burn this so this doesn't come back up, and then cover it with mulch and that stuff, cardboard and that kind of stuff. And then I want to continue to have the blueberry bushes, but then have some container pots for tomatoes or whatever. So the blueberries were kind of hard to find, but there's some still in here, some still alive. Now when I planted them, these were the smallest and probably not the healthiest. There's one down in here somewhere, I don't remember now. Look, this one that I never got out of the pot is putting leaves on. Yay! This one, I can't tell if it's alive or dead. This one had a little one in it, and when I was cleaning, I flipped it over, but that one died last year, I think. And then I gotta get out here with my gloves to clean the remaining parts of this. But this one's got some leaves coming on too. So I think I read that early in the spring, you can fertilize them with something like Hollytone. I do have Hollytone fertilizer. And so as I work on this project, I want to get them fertilized, mulched. I was going to get them out of the pots and planted in the ground, but these two seem to have done okay. I don't know how long they can do okay like that, but I should get them out of the pots. But I do have still a couple blueberry plants that survived my horrible neglect, and I plan on getting Blueberry Hill back on track. Okay, I think, because my download times take so long, I think I'll quit here, and I have no idea if this is showing up. So hopefully that gives you some idea of what my Blueberry Hill is like and my plans for some of the wildlife evergreen situation. I want to leave enough. The post is my line, but then it goes at a diagonal and it comes in, and the green thuja and the little evergreen are closer to my side, so my lot goes at an angle. But these neighbors are nice. We'll probably continue to use this kind of as a way to come down the hill. But I want to put enough evergreens in here that I have little patches of evergreens for the wildlife. Okay, I'm going to go in and sit down. Maybe take a nap. Who knows? Oh, the chickens are happy about things being stirred up. Hi, chicks. What you doing? What you doing? Oh, this big pot is one of those cow mineral buckets, or livestock. I don't know if it's specifically cow, but I have a few of these, and I'm going to take this down there because I bought 2 trellises, just like a single trellis, and if this is wide enough, I'm going to use it on the deck with trellises, and then I have a vining kind of leaf vegetable. I don't know what it's called. It was did I order it? I don't know. It's one of those superfoods or whatever. Or I can put peas on it, or those vines, or something on the deck. So I'm hoping this is wide enough for those trellises. Okay. Hi, chick. Hi, chick. Okay, I'm going down and sit down. See ya. Hope you're having a beautiful day and chasing your dreams, or getting things done, or resting if you need rest. In other words, I just hope you're having a wonderful day. See ya.